Example number 2, we have two right-angled triangles and we want to find the value of x. Okay, so remember in chapter 3.1, we will first identify where is the opposite, the adjacent, and the hypotenuse. So with reference to angle 55 degrees, the opposite, okay, will be over here. Okay, the adjacent will be this side over here, and the hypotenuse will be over here. Okay, so we are given the values of the hypotenuse and we are asked to find the value of the opposite. So given the hypotenuse and the opposite, okay, which ratio should I make use of? Okay, let's stare at them very carefully. The sine of angle A, okay, in this case this will be my A, okay, this will be my A, is defined as the opposite over the hypotenuse. So given the hypotenuse and looking for the opposite, we will make use of the sine function. So sine of angle A, which is 55 degrees, will be the opposite, which is my x, okay, over the hypotenuse, which is 30. Okay, so in order to find x, I will just solve this. So multiplying 30 over, I'll have 30 sine of 55 degrees. Okay. Okay, so let me just show you how to press this in your calculator, since I know everyone is pretty new on this topic. So over here, okay, in order to press this in our calculator, I'll press 30 sine of 55 degrees and I'll press equal. Okay, and the answer is over here, as you can see. So rounding it off to 3 sig fig, I'll just get 24.6. Okay, so x is just 24.6. Okay, moving on to the next example. So once again, my reference angle is 65.2 degrees. So with respect to this angle, the opposite will be this side. Okay, take note that once again, the opposite is the side that does not touch the reference angle. Okay, so this is my opposite. The adjacent is the side that makes a 90-degree angle with the opposite. And finally, the last side has got to be my hypotenuse. Okay, so we are given the opposite and the adjacent. Okay, so if we look at the trigonometric ratios over here, which function has opposite and adjacent? It has got to be the tangent function. Okay, the tangent function. So therefore, in part B, I will make use of tangent 65.2 degrees equals to opposite, which is x, over adjacent, which is 47. Okay, and therefore, x is just 47 multiplied by tangent 65.2 degrees. Okay, and I'll let you try this out. Try pressing this out on your calculator on your own. Rounding off to 3 sig fig is just 101. Okay, so 3SF, 3SF. Okay, I hope this is clear. Let's move on to the next example. Example number 3. Find the value of angle A, giving each answer correct to the nearest degree. Okay, so we will always start off by identifying the opposite, the adjacent, and the hypotenuse. So with regards to angle A, the opposite will be this side, the adjacent is over here, and the hypotenuse is over here. Okay, so now we are given the hypotenuse and the adjacent. Which ratio do you think I should make use of? Look very carefully. The cosine function consists of the adjacent and the hypotenuse. So in part A, I will make use of the cosine function. So cosine of angle A will be equals to adjacent, which is 8, over 10. Okay, and remember what we learned at the start of chapter 3.2. To get the angle, okay, to get the angle, we just take the inverse of the function. So A will be equals to cosine inverse 8 over 10. Okay, I know this function is new to everyone, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull out the calculator and show you and help you locate that function. So if you stare very carefully, the cosine inverse function is located at the same area as the cosine button. So all you need to do, press the shift button, press the cosine button, and cosine inverse will appear over here. Okay, open brackets, 8 divided by 10, close brackets. Okay, so as you can see, angle A is 36.9. 36.9 degrees. Okay, and we're going to do something similar in part B. So with respect to angle A, my opposite will be here, adjacent will be here, and hypotenuse will be here. So in this example, I'm given the opposite and the adjacent. So once again, I will ask myself, which trigonometric function will I use? Okay, and in this case, I will make use of the tangent function, because the tangent function consists of the opposite and the adjacent. So tangent of A, okay, will be opposite, which is 5, over adjacent, which is 9. Okay, and A, to solve for A, I will take tangent inverse of 5 over 9. Okay, so once again, let me pull out the calculator. Okay, just shift it over here so you can see. Press second function, tangent, to get the tangent inverse button. Open brackets, 5 divided by 9 equals. Okay, so my answer is just 29.1. Okay, the round off sign, 29.1 degrees. Okay, to 1 decimal place. Sorry, to the nearest degree. Okay, so yeah, maybe I'll have to round it off one more time. Nearest degree will be 29 degrees, and this one will be 37 degrees. Okay, and that's all for this portion of the chapter. So in summary, to find the angle, okay, of any of these ratios, just take the inverse of the function. So in this case, theta is sine inverse of half. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.